Okay, well, we're on time-ish, 5 minutes late, and let's get started right away. To remind everyone, you had just barely cheesed out the beholder.
Not
Just
so much cheese as
I'd
in
say
the mechanics.
any type of save or end a fight is considered cheese. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it is cheese.
To be fair, that beholder was doing a lot of that to us too.
That is
It's
true.
Yep.
There was just cheese
Hey, no,
everywhere.
it had save twice or die.
Ah, right.
Speaking of
What was
which,
the second save?
to stop being petrified at the end.
Oh no, he fired other things too.
Well, those weren't save or dies. They were just a shit ton of damage. But
Speaking of a shit ton of damage,
we don't need to worry about that
Didn't he
right
have a
now.
charm one?
I guess, but that's not die.
that's anyway. We're
But
no
you
longer
you had gotten rid of it, and you have a petrified buddy who has not been freed yet because you haven't rested to level up to get your restoration. So you got to get
Wait,
in
I
there.
thought that's what you said we did at the
Yeah,
end.
that's what we ended on last time.
Unfortunately, what I realized is you're pretty far away from anywhere safe. So how are you getting him there?
Really? Not even the
Oh,
usual
wait, hold on.
resting?
Now I gotta reset a lot of things.
You realize that you either have to jump across like floating platforms or climb down a 60-foot rope, right?
Oh.
Yeah, but I've got shoes that let me walk on walls, and I'm swole as hell.
That's right.
That's fair. You've got the
just
spider
20
climb.
string.
However, here's another thing. How are you going to finagle him through that tiny little turn over there when he can't articulate?
Leave him outside.
That's true.
No, what we do is
We use him as a
rotate
way to. Yeah, we keep him over here since he's like. We don't really like. I doubt someone's just gonna come over and go like, "Oh, let's see a giant statue, smash it," and like, because I don't like. I just don't think that's gonna be gonna happen. But then again,
I'm gonna silence and mute myself to
Yes,
the
so-
perfect statues, so
Yes.
let me know.
All right. So you're just going to leave him here and go and rest?
well, leave him down in the area like over here,
Sure.
like out of the way, but still
Sure.
where we know where he is.
That seems reasonable.
All right, so you'll leave him there. I'll put him there. And then you guys are going to go off to your little hidey hole and rest?
Yep.
All right, you are all in your hidey hole. 8 hours will pass and you'll full rest. And when you return, you see his head has been sheared clean off, and written in blood on the walls is "Withers strikes again."
Who is that?
The
Whose
guy
blood
in
did
the
he use?
library.
No, but who? No, but like, I don't think any of our characters actually know who that is.
No, I don't believe so.
So,
Who the hell is this guy?
what the hell? All right.
looks like Abdul made one too many enemies.
So
Hmm.
okay. Question about how petrification works.
Okay.
If we manage to fix the stone somehow, would we be able to and we unrestore him? And maybe we restore the petrification. Will he come back with his
Well-
head still attached?
You have... Well, okay, apparently... Here we go. Interesting. No, I don't believe so. If the creature is
Depending.
physically broken while petrified, it suffers from similar deformities if it reverts to its original state.
It reverts, so we can. Try
That's
to
true, you
mend
could
this
try
guy.
and fix it before
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm saying, that's what
unpetrify
I'm saying.
him.
All right. What's our
I'm gonna
Fine.
go up to him and inspect what the hell could cause stone to be sheared clean.
Also, whose blood is that?
Yeah.
Give me a heal check. Or medicine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 19 on medicine.
It's some type of animal, you're not sure what.
Have a trail.
No. You get the feeling with the angular blocks, though, it was painted on. So whoever did this was able to set up a bucket of blood with a paintbrush, painted "Withers strikes again," and then decapitated your friend's statue.
Again, I would like to know what could cause this.
Again,
like,
putting a pin on that word.
yeah, I want to know what kind of material could shear rock. One that's about, I'm gonna guess, at least 3 inches, a foot or two of I don't know. Assuming I don't know the circumference of a dwarf's neck, but enough to be good, like foot or two of stone. So could I be able to make an intelligence?
I'd say
of
a
that?
neck would probably be 7 or 8 inches, especially for a dwarf. They're pretty stout but short. The thing that comes to mind immediately would be adamantine, as it is amazing at breaking materials, which gameplay-wise means it automatically crits when sundering.
Yeah. Or
It could be some type of spell, like
Shatter could probably do it.
Shatter would destroy him. This is just like, it's sheared off and his head is like lying at his feet, like placed there.
Oh, we have the head.
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. This is. I thought his head was gone. I was like,
Oh, just...
That would.
So here's a question. Would the 2 pieces be treated as one, like, object for when you've stone to fleshed? Or could you stone to flesh the head and just have him, like, start screaming and then die?
Yeah.
Well, it depends
Well,
on
he doesn't
on how
have the air to
how
scream.
the heading is.
Also, you know that a small or medium object, I guess I'll say it's a medium, it's part of it, its hit points is about 18, and then the material only determines how hard it is to hit. So all it would take is one good hit with, like, a edged weapon.
I have good news and bad news.
I hope the good news is that you know stone shape.
Or some way to fix him.
That's very specific good news. I do know mending, but I didn't pray for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have greater restoration prepared.
Okay.
Can you restorate an object? Oh, wrong one. I don't want to pull that up.
I mean, I have lesser rest though. Touch a creature.
Yeah, it's a
Touch
creature.
Touch a creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a block.
But that's what I mean, is that we'll have to wait at least a day for me to pray and get mending.
To pray the stone away.
Well, to fix
Unless wizards can learn.
Wizards
stone-
can.
Wizards can learn
Or-
stone shape.
No, mending
No.
is bard,
Well, I have
cleric,
mending
druid.
because
Stone shape.
Bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, wizard.
Oh, sorry, that's greater
Yeah,
restoration. Sorry.
one of the spells I changed this time was what's it called? Blade Ward to mending, since Blade Ward didn't really have much of a purpose anymore.
Well, there you go. You have
It
it.
wasn't reaction.
So we can mend his neck, and then I can restore it.
Yep. The breaker tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension. You mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. Yep.
Yep. Neat.
Ready?
Nice. I cast
Alright,
greater
so-
restoration on myself. That's
I was about to say, like, do you cast it on him before you mend him?
Yeah.
No. He uses
So
mending.
yeah, I'm gonna
You do
start
that.
mending the.
That takes a minute,
Now-
right?
Yep. So
Yeah,
you
okay.
mend it.
And
His
then
head is
I'll-
reattached.
I will restorate it.
All right, he is back. Someone poke him so he unmutes.
I got him.
I can
There we go.
breathe!
Congratulations, you were decapitated for a while.
But not anymore.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Uh,
Are you about to bluff?
Odd number. Did we put his head on the right way?
Oh dear.
Wait, what? What happened?
Why didn't anyone tell me my ass was so big?
What happened to his head?
To answer that question, turn around and see what's written behind you.
Okay.
When you do so, you see written in blood, Withers strikes again.
Withers!
Or Lenemy, I see.
Any idea who this person is?
Can you really not recall him?
It was that. It wasn't a lich, was it? But the dude with.
No, the one you encountered, like,
Yeah, he threw like a fireball at us.
and a
He's
firewall.
spellcaster.
And he got to teleport away.
Yeah.
Which was odd, because those don't seem to work too well in this area, but something he had allowed him to.
Ooh.
Almost like
Which
he's
also
working for
probably
Sarac.
says, well, considering
Also-
he was in essentially the equivalent of middle management office when you got there. Oh, you also have his diary if you recall.
Yes, we
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, this guy was
But
a
are you gonna-
wizard, right? So would he have his spell book?
You never killed him.
Alright.
That's why he's able to do this. But
Well, no,
Avdol,
like,
does
so
everyone
that,
tell you what happened to you? Or anyone?
No.
I mean, I could have sworn someone's or like when we were looking at stuff in the stuff things there.
No,
The
we had a
we found
journal
a
and some other
book that
books.
he-
None of them were his spell books.
There was a golem manual,
Yeah, that's right.
But that was
which
just
got
turned into dust.
disintegrated. Yes.
Mhm.
Avdol, how you feeling, buddy?
How am I feeling?
There's no real penalties because they were able to put your head on right.
Do I notice something wrong?
No.
Might have a crick in
Okay.
your neck or something.
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
just
wondering
start
like
poking his head.
because he doesn't get the effects of a full rest.
No, he
because he's
doesn't.
Stone.
Nope.
But he has all the spell
I'll
slots
be
expended
I'll be
from
nice
last
to
fight.
you. You'll level, but like you'll have the HP and everything, but you won't have any of the resources.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it me or did his statue get buffer?
I can't really tell either.
But
More importantly, is the spirit still in him?
What?
dang dang.
Oh.
That's a fair point. It
Huh.
is, and it's going to be freaking out because I think which one did you have in you? You had
I had it was
Dang, dang.
You
dang, dang.
fool! How could you let that thing hit you twice? And then you let your head get chopped off?
My head got chopped off, and I'll say that out loud.
We just.
I'm really
Who?
not sure
Who?
we
I
put
want
it on
answers.
the right way.
We may have forgotten to put.
Turn
some
around,
fire
you
or something.
dolt! And he's gonna direct you towards the giant blood message.
Oh, of course. All right.
I was able to see it all. These fools left you here right where you're standing to go sleep in a place for 8 hours, and Withers just appeared, tiptoed up to you, and swung some type of sword made out of blue material that cleaned your head clear off.
Is he selling, or is Avdol relating this information to us?
Good
Not
question.
Yet. I'll just squint at you people and just be like, all right, you have an alibi. Not pleased with it, though.
Because I'm wondering.
Well,
if
yell
it's
at them
somewhere
for leaving
Wizards
you
might have
here.
gone.
They just left you to rot as stone.
Yes, to rot as stone.
as stone.
Well,
At the very
guess-
least,
I
you
guess
people
the
could allow me
restoration
as a
is all I
short
can
rest to
summon
replenish
for
some
you, you
spells.
know. you know, Zyga actually put your head back together.
Well, thank you, Zyga.
Yeah, there was a big discussion about whether they had mending or not because they didn't wait to pray to their god until they saw the aftermath.
I
should be praying to
I
me.
think the prevailing logic. I think our prevailing logic was, who would do that? And we now have our answer.
That is
Still don't know
true.
who this,
You,
guy is.
you're at fault here too. You didn't inform them that there was someone out for your blood. They're all
I
new
didn't know there was
here.
someone out for our blood.
No, this is yelling at Abdal. He's the only
Yeah.
one who remembered Wizards.
Oh, okay. I for some reason thought you were just yelling at
Well-
me. in
Well, wait a
general.
second.
I'm
Wasn't Vormash here when?
I wasn't exactly able to warn.
Oh, yeah,
you.
Vormash was.
Vormash.
It's
I'm gonna-
Vormash.
I'm gonna touch you for 5 healing, and I'm gonna say
Thank you.
let's continue.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't have any spells, by the way, so I will need a short rest in order to replenish any kind of spells.
We just long rested. I don't think it works that way.
I mean, it
All right, I'm
technically
just telling
does.
I mean,
I mean, this is the stupidest workday ever. All right, guys, let's wake up and go face the day. We cast one spell. It took us 10 minutes. Let's take an hour.
break. Good job, guys. Haven't you ever been to corporate America?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you guys want to, you can short rest. It's just
I mean,
none
if
of
you
the
guys
rest
really
of you
don't
won't do
want to,
anything.
I can try and hit things, but I'll be at a disadvantage.
Nah, I think it would be better for us to go at our having at least some kind of everyone being able to do something. Words
All right.
hard. Okay.
All right, so you're going to go where to short rest?
Back into the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, well, no. Something's gonna happen this time. As you're passing by the purple moss this time, a large eye is going to form,
Oh.
glare at you, and fire at a random person.
Oh no.
Sarath,
Hmm.
you're getting shot.
What save?
I need to go look up.
A gun.
Give me a
cast gun.
Constitution save.
Alright. Am I close enough
Okay,
to
so
form
we're-
out
okay,
for a
yeah,
plus
we-
3?
yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Okay.
You're all pretty much up here,
25.
so you're fine. But it's still dissipating, but you can tell that as long as you're within sight of the purple moss, you're going to be
Fire
getting
ray.
shot every time.
So these things are part of the beholder, it seems.
Yep.
All right, get your rest in.
Mhm.
Shit.
Well, there's no purple moss in here, so you'll be fine. But pretty much once you leave, we're going into initiatives to figure out what's going on.
Does it have to do with the beholder?
I mean, it gets a turn. I'm not going to say, oh, you passed by a purple moss, it's going to shoot you. It's going to have its own initiative. Nice. Very good healing.
Yeah.
Big heals.
Okay. And I rolled 11 for initiative.
Big, meaty numbers.
Heals. Where is Bun?
Doing something, probably, with Phantasy Star
19
Online, too.
initiative. And okay, I'm done.
Initiative of 5.
Oh yeah,
I'm on here
I
twice.
just realized that I've been doing my initiative wrong. I should have 10 now.
Which one is your actual initiative? I have 2
19.
Avdals on here. Okay.
19 is.
Okay, I think I've got everyone here. So you've got Avdal, Zyga.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Well, you had the same number as you had before. So
What the
Avdal,
hell?
Zyga.
Yeah.
Plus
It,
10 to
Seraph,
initiative. That's
Vormesh.
pretty insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do we have to go kill
Oh,
the
did you?
beholder for
No,
real?
wait. You shouldn't have gotten a feat this turn.
No, so it's 6 from dexterity, and then
Oh, right. Your
4
dex got
from,
set to 23, right?
Yeah, and then 4 from my ability to put into
Yeah, I got
initiative as well.
you. Okay.
Damn, how much dexterity do you have?
His spirit
23.
gave him 23.
Oh, right, the thing. Yeah, I forgot.
Anyways, start it up. Go ahead.
Okay. I think considering how there hasn't been any purple moss above, we could maybe make a safe guess to assume that there isn't any purple moss on the floor below. So what we could try to do is go to the north up here and make a mad dash for the stairs, which aren't too far from there.
It could work. I'm wondering if dealing damage to the purple moss has any kind of effect on hitting the beholder.
Well, if I remember correctly, one of us did attack the moss when there were eyes poking out for the first time, right?
Zyga
I
threw
hit
a
it with
fireball.
Yeah, and didn't just you get hit by moss from some other part of the room? Like it's permeating just about every nook and cranny.
Yeah,
So-
but what I mean is, if we do enough damage to the moss, will it kill the beholder? Is there some kind of physical connection between the two?
We
Well,
can hit it and find out.
I say what we do is we make a mad dash for the stairs, and then in the case that there is more purple moss there, then we test out to see if we can just beat up the moss to kill the beholder by proxy.
Like,
But
beat
something
up the
tells me that's
moss.
not going to be possible. Or at least I'm doubtful.
Mm.
So are you doing something with your churn or?
Well, I'm just making sure we're all on the same page here. So what are we doing? Are we...
I'm
Yeah,
just
that-
going.
You
to
should
go
just
to the
run on out there. The rest of them will follow close behind. Leave him to die.
How many of the spirits?
Yeah,
which
which
spirit is
which
this
spirit
one?
is saying that?
Technically, I think that's Avdal's spirit telling him to let everyone else go first.
Oh.
Yeah, after being petrified,
I'm just gonna break ranks and just start moving through the tunnel.
I'm gonna delay.
He
Oh,
doesn't
well, there's no
exist.
No delay.
Or not delay. I'll stop. I'll just not do anything this time.
Zyga, go ahead.
You know what I mean?
I forgot we were.
Okay,
in
how
initiative.
much movement do I have? I have 60 if I want to double move. $10? I don't think the purple moss might be able to see me. I don't know.
It's sprouted an eye, but it hasn't fired, so it knows you're there. It'll always know where you are, but it can't see you from there.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna stop there?
That's all I have.
All right. It does not have sight of anyone, so it's going to blindly fire a ray. And you are going to see a... Okay. Bear with me.
Oh,
It's going to fire a ray at this axe here, which is then going to lift up out of the thing and fly at you. It doesn't have sight, so it'll have disadvantage, but...
Wow.
Wait, what?
Telekinetic.
Hey,
Oh.
you don't know, also you can't hear anything. You're just hearing Zyga most likely shout out, "Oh god, the axe is attacking me."
Or I
God
at least
damn
hear
it.
pew pew pew.
Axes don't make a noise.
17 or 17?
With my dex, no, that does not hit.
Alright. Alright. Sarath, go ahead.
Okay, 5. Is this a squeeze? Is it difficult terrain?
No, it's not difficult terrain. It's just kind of...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. Oh, hey, Zyga.
Hey, I almost got hit by an axe.
All right.
Okay,
I'll end
War
my turn
Mesh.
there.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move, 35, 40. Oh, hey, everybody. So I'm at 45. Okay, I don't really know which way I'm gonna. We were going. Are we going through the waterfall?
No.
You have a trident.
No, I think we have to go down through this area.
To walk past the
Oh,
hallway.
Yeah.
Avdol. Well, do you have
Alright.
anything else you want to do? Go ahead,
I'm
Vormesh.
debating whether or not I want to attack the eye and set fire to the moss.
I have no clue if that'll work or not.
Well, the last time we threw a fireball, it didn't exactly catch all the moss on fire.
The moss
Just
seemed
sorta damaged
undamaged.
something.
The eye kind of got singed and disappeared quickly into the moss, and then it spawned a big eye to retaliate.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so in that case, I will go. I'm still at 45 movement. 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
Okay.
Avdol, now it is your turn.
5, and then 50. Oh. And then. Oh. Am I able to step here, or is that
You can, yeah. Those are just showing what weapons are on the murals on the walls.
right? Okay, so then I'll do that.
Okay. Zyga, your turn once again.
I might be able to make it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to Misty Step to here.
Sure.
7. Yeah, then I could use my other action to as more movement.
Yep.
And go here. And I think. Oh shit! There's. Shit. I'm probably gonna get hit by something here. But actually, wait, no. So 60 or 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You get down the. Oh, interesting.
There you are!
Interesting. Let's begin.
You come into my home, kick me out, steal my things.
Oh,
I-
him!
I really wanted to use banishment here.
I slapped.
You're
my
getting
hand.
hit by 3 separate rays. So make me a
Alright.
dex save first.
Alrighty.
Vormash just
22.
slaps his
Succeed.
head and goes, "Oh, that guy!"
Alright,
You
then
don't
make
even
me
see
a
it.
constitution save.
No,
He
but I
hears
I
it.
remembered who.
15, but I'm gonna make that into a
What's his
19.
Face?
Okay, that'll succeed. And
The
last,
dude on the mural,
give me a wisdom save as a
the graffiti.
That
striped
I
one.
think.
You are.
Actually, let me double
Oh,
check because I'm not sure if.
it might count for the turn.
Yeah, that's why I need to check. So
If
give
it's
me
a
1
15
second.
afterwards, are you considering re-rolling?
Yeah, I am considering
Okay.
rolling, but I need to double check to see if this 15 will still be, or if I can continue to use the ability. You can use the reaction, give yourself +2 or +4 on that same thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna inspire
Okay.
myself and try to reroll,
Sure.
hopefully getting a little higher. 21. Thanks.
All right, so you'll succeed in all of them. It's going to float over towards the center of the room. Sarath.
No, 5, 10, 15.
Do I know if it has its?
20.
Or actually, no. Since it shot me, it wouldn't have its
30.
eye.
It
thing
doesn't
on.
seem to, yeah.
All right.
5.
All of the eyes are not paying attention to you, Sarath.
Yeah, but I still have to count on my movement.
I know. Just letting you know as you walk through that hallway.
Well, that's a double move, so that's my turn.
Ormesh.
Whoa, dude, you really made some distance.
You
I
misty
used the
stepped.
spell.
5, 10. Oh wait, we don't have a trident, do we?
So,
You were going north, weren't you?
Gormesh went north, didn't he?
I was about to go north.
There's no way to connect to. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I was
double
thinking
move,
with the amount of strength I
35,
had, would it be
40,
better if I just
45,
jumped the
50,
distances?
55, 60. And yeah, I'm gonna save my spell slots because they are very precious to me.
Avdol, you are up.
Okay. 30. And yet, no sign of anything. And 30 would be occupying the same place as Vormash, so that's it for me.
Zyga, go ahead. How inefficient.
No kidding. So first off, I'm gonna cast Total Dead on him.
Okay, wisdom save. 16.
That would succeed.
I think that's your
And-
save DC now, since you got a whatchamacallit boost, though, proficiency. So
Oh,
keep
you're
in
right.
mind, 16 is the number. It matches
going
still,
to-
but
How high up is it?
it's floating about your level. So
Okay.
it knows you would be on this floor.
Well, if that's the case, I'm also going to be moving away for a bit until I can prepare. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to warn them that the Beholder is there.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
That guy.
It's going to go and it's going to yell, "I can still see you," as 3 eyes appear behind you and are going to fire at random people.
Pew, 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 pew.
Well, reroll. There we go. Okay. So 4, 6, and 10. So left to right. Whoops. Vormesh, Avdol
Oh, good.
in that
So
order. So 4,
Boy, oh
6, 4, 6, Vormesh, 10, Avdol. So let's go with Vormesh. Give me a dex save first. You will succeed.
Nice.
6. Give me a strength save.
Inspired.
Okay. You'll succeed.
Wow.
And now Avdol, give me a dex save as a black bolt lances towards you.
Steadspiration.
Steadspiration.
Stead.
Hey!
All right, you'll all succeed.
Good old Stead.
All right, Sarath, go ahead.
Um,
Zyga, can you see it? I'm guessing
I
not.
can't.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I can see it now. Is it looking
Okay.
at me?
It's looking pretty much directly at the
Yes,
doorway.
it is. 20, 25.
Technically, I guess if I was to draw a cone, it would be more like this. Since I think this is how cones are actually drawn on the grid.
I see.
It'd be nice if Roll20 was able to have like cone templates.
Yeah, the issue would be facing, because it's not usually a thing except for,
All right, that's my
Beholders.
double move. I'm done.
Sure. Vormash, go ahead.
All right. So.
But this
5,
entire time, he's
15.
given up his other language and is just constantly muttering and yelling, "I get summoned here by some shit lich wish to guard his stupid ball in his
20,
mirror room, and then
25,
you banish
30.
me and steal my things that I've built up."
Oh, he must be really mad that I'm wearing the shield.
One of
Like
his eyes notices, and he kind of growls.
So, if we give the shield back, will he just leave?
Yes, of course. That'll make.
I
it right.
doubt that will be the case.
Yeah, no.
All right, 30, and then I'll.
Also-
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to attack him this turn. These stairs are going down to his level or the.
That's going down. But
they're going down. He's
so-
floating at our level.
yes.
Oh, it's floating at our level. Okay, so I can't do much about that right now. So.
Nope.
That's how high off the ground? Where he's floating.
You can't see, right? Isn't it?
Yes,
No,
I can.
you
I can see him.
no. Well, you can see, but you can't see down the.
Okay.
You
But
know from
from
previous
prior
experience, I believe it's 1 floor, so 20 feet down,
20 feet.
and
down.
then it's
Okay,
40 feet up if you go up the stairs.
So I can't even come close to hitting him. Okay. So I'm just gonna take that other double move and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And is that your turn?
Yep. Double
Guess
move.
what he has in store?
A
Legendary
fireball.
actions.
Oh yeah.
Serath, give me a
Those.
wisdom save as a light blue
Boy, am I
bolt
sure glad I'm here.
whizzes towards you.
24.
Resist whatever was attempted on you.
I
Avdol.
don't like blue.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna act. I'll do it on my turn.
Okay, 15. So did we ever find out about diagonals?
You cannot cross obstacles diagonally. You can cross creatures, but not objects or walls.
Okay, so that's 15 and then 25.
And
Didn't we hit
30.
this thing with
and
fire?
30.
Didn't Vormash hit it with his sword?
Yes, it doesn't.
It seemed to do
You
full
identified it. It
Yes.
didn't. It doesn't seem to be immune to many things besides like mental things and being prone. Obviously.
Yeah, okay. It's like a turtle just knocking on its
Also,
back.
quick question, Vormash, how far can you jump?
Jump good.
Mounting a beholder sounds like a terrible idea as all the eyes
I
turn to
was
face you and
doing
fire at once.
But
It
I'm
also
not- I don't think you can jump far enough to land on it.
mounting the beholder is also weird, like Urban
Slightly.
Dictionary sex move.
Actually, Abdul, can you move away one
Which
back
is
because I
an
really
even
have an
weirder
idea here.
sex move.
Oh, one
Gamora.
back? Okay,
Yeah.
Was
then
a
I'll just
horrible
stop
place.
here and end my turn, I guess. Unless, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I end my turn.
Are you
Alright,
still
Zyga.
there?
All right, I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid, and I hope this works. But I'm going to charge.
Oh, are you going to
Pretty much-
take a leap?
Yes, I'm going to leap off of the banister here and try to get at least 20 feet across. And
Okay,
I
you're
hope
gonna
that-
fall 20 feet
Yeah, I
onto
have
a statue, which you have
I
not
have
been
a,
down there.
I have a theory, and I hope it works. I don't know how a beholder's sight works like on the 3D plane. And I'm
It has
curious if I can
10
get-
eyes. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you
So
mean
like
with
if I
the
get
its
here, I can go and
gaze.
feather fall,
Yeah.
and that'd be my reaction, and then I could do something like Cone of Cold or some other ability.
I think I've got you.
But that's a lot of ifs, and I'm going to try. Like this is the most impromptu thing I've ever thought of.
Before
Okay,
you go,
so
just
first,
know-
how are you going to jump?
Pretty much, I'm going to be doing a running start to jump to the staircase here.
Because as soon as
And
you
then,
get to
like-
there, you realize your jump spell or a magic item is disabled.
True, but I do have 23 agility, so hope
It's off strength.
So I hope. Is it?
yeah, long jump is based off your strength score, not your dex.
Huh.
You try an acrobatics to try to get extra distance, maybe.
For long jump, it is number of feet to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet before the jump.
Ah, okay. So I was going off the assumption that it was Dex.
Yeah,
there
unfortunately.
may be a way
um,
that you can
there's-
make it dex, but
No,
So
I
yeah,
don't think
what would
so.
acrobatics be used for then?
Escaping a grapple and
initiative, pretty big one.
well, he's wondering about or is acrobatics even a thing?
Acrobatics is definitely a thing.
Oh, it's strength acrobatics though, isn't it?
No, it's Dex
no
acrobatics.
dex.
Interesting. I'm not sure actually. Oh, running across a sheet of ice, balance, staying upright on a rocking ship's deck. So, and then acrobatic stunts, but not jumping. It makes sense though, because it doesn't matter how nimble you are if you can't put strength into your legs to propel yourself off.
Hmm.
But you can totally take that back if you want, since you would know that you're not strong enough to make that jump.
Yeah. All right. Actually, here's a question. These things are considered spells that he's hitting us with, right?
They're magical, but they're not spells.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know that its eye functions as an anti-magic field. So anything magic, which might also include your aura, depending, Vormash. I'm not sure.
It's just calling abilities.
Okay. If that's the case, then how? At what point do I feel like my magic is starting to or not working?
Let
Like
me
I'll
see.
take a step forward.
Pretty much, once you pass that point, right where you are, pretty much once you have sight of it.
Okay.
So
So if that's the case, I think I have enough room to Misty Step across.
okay.
Yeah. So I'll
Just
Misty
barely.
Step across.
That's a teleport, right? Not you turn into a mist and move.
I think it's a teleport. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Surround yourself
Yeah,
by
I'm
mist, silvery
pretty
mist,
sure.
and teleport up to. Yep, that will work.
Okay. So and then,
And then you're gonna go. You can only get to there. It's 30 feet, and that's literally 30 feet out.
yeah, that's actually fine because that would be. or
That's
no,
pretty
I
much what you
can't-
were trying to do, I think, right?
Yeah, but the problem then becomes I can't use Featherfall since I'd have to use my bonus action that way.
I thought it was a reaction.
Isn't
No, that's Pathfinder. You just always have one
Oh.
reaction that comes back at the start of your turn.
okay? So I guess I'll use that as a Featherfall, and that would be
Sure.
another.
All right, let me pull up where exactly you're falling to so I know what's going on. Well, first, at the bottom of the grand staircase, a resonant mechanical rumbling emanates from a dark shaft opened up in the middle of this chamber's floor. 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surround the shaft, each 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and featuring a tiny slot in its side. Squatting atop each pedestal is a large 4-armed gargoyle.
Oh dear.
They don't seem to do anything immediately. And he does notice you kind of appear there and slowly fall, and he's going to growl and say, You're the one who's caused all of this.
I'm also gonna try to hold Monster Amp.
Sure, that is wisdom,
That's
I
a
think.
Wisdom save. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
It's going to use 2 legendary actions to attempt to shake off an ability. 24.
It had that.
Yeah, it didn't. It was never hit by a continual effect.
Yeah.
But that means it doesn't fire any bolts on its turn with its legendary action. But,
No eye beams.
But does
Well.
it take fall damage?
that's a fair point.
And since it's over what I have to assume is a giant gaping pit, I hope
It's
falls a little bit higher.
partially, but it'll like thump on the ground 20 feet, and I'll have it take fall damage, sure. But it's not going to start falling into the pit for some reason, even though it's precariously over it, and it's going to grumble and say, "How dare you do that?" And it's going to rise 20 feet back up and fire a couple of 3 bolts at you, Zyga.
The 3D space is Zyga in Vormash's aura.
No, he's 20 feet down. 8, 9, and 6. So first, give me a deck save.
Would the statue obscure me a little?
There's no cover versus these things.
Lots of eyes. Stretchy.
23?
Okay, you'll succeed on that one. Then a green bolt, give me another deck save. You'll succeed
24.
on that. And last one, give me a strength save.
I'm gonna give myself a +4 on this one.
Sure, you will save. When you do that, you're not able to cast spells, right?
I'm able to cast 0 cantrips.
Okay. Did you do that last turn? You didn't, right?
No, I did that the turn before, which is why
Gotcha.
I went back and prepared.
Right, you walked up and you said you could only toll the dead. That's right.
Yeah.
Sarath, go ahead.
Am I free of the anti-magic zone?
Yes, it turned off its eye.
I see. I have a real quick question on rolling saves and rolling damage. Do you do save first and then damage, or is it damage then save?
For what?
For spells.
I assume save then damage.
Simultaneous? Okay. I'm gonna shoot a fireball at it.
Okay, interesting.
Back there.
Sure. So it's gonna make a dex
There,
save.
inside,
21.
It saves.
So half
86.
damage. Yep. Cleric's throwing fireballs? What is this world?
Oh no, I'm just as confused as you are.
22 damage.
Okay,
Wow,
so
that's
save.
a lot of ones.
That's unfortunate, but there's the
I
dice.
asked because one of my priest things is instead of turn undead, I can roll maximum damage on fire and thunder.
Oh, wait, so
I can choose. So I wanted to know if I had to know if it saved first before I chose.
I see. I believe you get to know if it saves first.
It's not specific in the
Yeah.
text.
Let
But,
me
yeah,
see. It might say when you make an attack or something, or when you cast a spell. If that's the case, you'd have to specify it beforehand, but I'll look it up in a bit.
Consuming fervor. When you roll fire or thunder damage,
Oh, yeah. Just all right.
choose.
Yep.
Okay, but I didn't use it, so 22
Yeah.
fire.
All right. End of turn. It's going to fire another bolt at Zyga. Give me a dexterity save. This is the black bolt.
24.
Everyone's rolling really well.
Well, we
I
don't
should
wanna
hope so when I
die.
have
You have
plus
plus
6.
dex save.
Still, I'm used to you guys rolling like in the sub single digits.
And then we get,
Avdol,
like,
go
crits
ahead.
all over the place, and
Well, to be fair, I rolled 3 1s on damage, so that's...
It's still in a d6. Oh, so you rolled 4?
Yeah, I rolled 4.
So am I in?
It does
the-
not
There's
have
no
its
combat
eye.
magic.
Oh, it's
It
just
turned it off for now.
for now. Okay.
It gets to choose every turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a quick question. If I were to cast Wall of Light, but have it on one of the higher levels because it's positioning and all that, it can be like, it doesn't have to be a wall. I could technically have it act as like a floor, you know? But if I were to have it outside of its anti-magic zone, not that I know what it is, but would it be able to dispel it if I was standing in it, since it's concentration? Or would it have to be the wall itself?
It would essentially, it's however anti-magic field would function with that. So let me look up how that works with wall
Just
effects.
There's a giant circle on your wall of light.
It might, honestly. Areas of magic cannot extend into the sphere. If the sphere overlaps an area of magic, the part of the area that is covered by the sphere is suppressed. For example, the flames created by a wall of fire are suppressed. So it could stare at your feet and you would fall through if you were standing on it.
Oh yeah, no. It's not something that you walk on. It's
Oh, okay. So it could...
like
it,
imagine Wall of Fire if you could angle it in any way you want.
you
and
could
it
do that
hit
with
the
Wall of
machine.
Fire.
What?
You could do that with Wall of Fire.
Oh, you can? Oh, well
Yeah.
then, yeah. Then from here, for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and 120 feet in the air. So in like, I guess what I would say, it's 120 feet up, but then it's facing like, you know, like a 5 foot or 10 foot tall square going down the middle here. You know. So imagine just this rectangle floating 120 feet above where I am over
Sure.
here. I'll have Wall of Light.
Okay, what's that for?
It's a setup. Nothing's gonna happen this turn. But
Okay,
next turn
sure.
Stuff will happen.
So wait, is it above or below the wall of light?
It sounds
It's
like he
above.
puts it at the ceiling, because there's not
I
120
put it
feet
on
up,
as
but
close to the ceiling as I could get.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like 60 feet up, but that's fine. It will not fire an eye beam at the end of its turn. Zyga, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead Tit.
Sure. So wisdom save. Oh, wait, add 5 to that, so 23.
Yeah, either way, it still saves.
Okay.
Gonna move to here,
Certainly.
and that's gonna be my turn for now.
Sure. End of turn, it will fire a ray out. It's going to fire it at Avdol. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh boy. $12.
Oh no.
51 necrotic damage.
Wow. Okay. So there's that. And then con save for
Right?
concentration.
So that's going to be a
Come on.
DC 25.
Oh, fuck me.
Shit.
No.
All
So
right.
that great. Okay.
Well, there's
So it
that.
will flicker out of existence. and now it's going to laugh and just start beam spamming. 6, 2, and 3. Going at Serath, Zyga, and Vormash in that order. So the 6. So give me a strength save, Serath.
I'm going to inspire
You do
that
have
one.
plus.
Well,
3,
you
but-
have 3 from Vormash, and don't you have the other thing as well? I don't know.
That's my plus 6 strength save.
That,
Well, no,
that-
I
do
mean-
have oh, you mean save and face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. It is more applicable.
It's
Can
it's
Zyga
more
see me?
guaranteed.
Yeah,
Zyga
Zyga
can.
see me? Okay, so I'll add 4.
All
Or
right.
3.
So with
I'll add
that,
3.
you'll succeed.
Okay.
All right.
Man.
Next up is 2 on Zyga.
Wait,
Give me-
2. One of them. Oh wait, 2 as in.
2 is in
The
the
one on
number 2 of the
EMF.
raid.
Okay.
Give me a Constitution save.
15.
Okay. Anything else?
16 because of Lucky Stone.
That'll do it. You'll succeed. And now, ray number 3 at Vormash. Give me a Wisdom save. You'll succeed.
Smart.
Serath, go ahead.
Fireball number 2. I'm gonna fire it.
Sure.
Hey,
All right.
Fireball number 2. What's that?
19.
Yeah, this guy's saves are unreal.
You guys get good
It's like
rolls,
ours.
he gets good rolls.
Yeah.
That's why this combat isn't going
32
anywhere.
over 2, so 16.
So 16 damage.
I'll let my turn.
Vormash, go ahead.
What do I do here?
Throw your weapon.
Do I have
Tell the
anything
future, Magic Vormash.
I mean,
It
let's
burns
all try to
flesh
get
when
a
it
little attack
glows.
on it and try to
Okay,
beat the shit.
actually, I forget. Did we confirm whether or not we were able to stun the beholder, or did we?
We didn't ever figure it out, but we never really tried. I think.
Yeah, you just knew it was really good at that type of save.
Okay.
And you
You know
know,
what?
you saw what it just did with Zyga, so with the conditional effect,
The
the legendary action.
yeah, but
Shake
yeah,
it
that's
off at
true.
2.
That's true, but that also stopped us from taking beams.
That's true.
And
So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna assault it with my mind.
No, you won't.
Okay. I mean, I don't have much else to work with.
your mind bullets were useless.
All right.
You dare challenge me at mental power? I
It
beam.
has, it has psychic Kevlar.
Give me a wisdom save, Vormash.
Your powers do not work on me, silly Billy.
All right, you're fine. Avdol, go ahead.
Challenge me?
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, and
Get back in the good place.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast light.
All right, that is a
So,
Constitution.
Oh,
20.
Quick thing. I can
that
see
passes.
Zyga, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and so I cast that as a 5th level, so it's an extra D8. So it's gonna take half of 5d8.
Isn't it more than 5d8?
What?
It's 8d8,
Oh,
and then a 5th level or higher goes
Yeah,
up by 1, so
sorry.
9d8.
Yeah, no, I meant. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah.
You
so it's
thought
gonna
you were
take
like a
half of
5th level
9d8.
caster, and this was Pathfinder.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Very
Alright, so
good.
take
So
24.
24. That's a pretty good chunk, and it's going to shriek out in pain as the necrotic energy washes over it.
That's for
Zyga.
turning me into stone.
I'm gonna
Perhaps
cast
I'll turn you to
Fireball-
stone again.
You can
I'm gonna
try.
cast Fireball
you
at
big
a 4th level
pimple.
spell.
Sure. And I'm guessing you just chuck it above it.
Yep.
13, which will fail. So as a 4th level, that will be 9d6.
Yep. And I'm also gonna give it an additional 4 damage from my force from my war mage or war wizard
Sure.
ability. So 29 damage.
29. All right. It is bloodied.
Then
it's
I'm
going.
gonna move over. to
You. Well, okay. You're under the stairs there, though,
here.
because that's the stairway
Oh,
going
that's-
down.
yeah, okay.
If that's the case, do you want to move somewhere else?
Actually, I'll still move here because I have an
Sure.
overhead, and it means that he can't stop all of our spell casting.
Okay. The overhead probably won't help because that stairway is like 40 feet above you, because it's coming down from their
Mhm.
level. But, however, what it's going to do is fly over here and say, "You fools fall right for my whatever a beholder calls a plan."
I'm guessing plan.
Shut up, you.
Big cone.
And then 3 beams at Zyga. 1, 8, and 6. So give me a wisdom save first. This is, well, you'll succeed, but it looks pink, and you can recognize that's the one that charmed you. So that wouldn't have been too effective. Give me a dex save as the second gray bolt hits you.
13. I'm gonna give actually 14. I'm gonna give myself a +4 on
All
this
right.
one, so 18.
You'll succeed, and then give me a strength save.
Ooh.
Okay. You're going to be lifted up and thrown across the room. Whoosh.
Abdul, catch him.
He's on the bottom floor. However, the cone is long enough and goes at a directional angle that you're thrown into the anti-magic. Let me see if I
Wait,
can
at what
draw.
point does his magic stop throwing me?
You have momentum, but you feel the magic fade as you pass, like, that square.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do this proper. Like a real math class.
Gotta get that compass out. Oh my god, he's finding the hypotenuse.
There we go. Sarath, go ahead.
How much damage did I take for the throw?
None.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
let me see if the spell itself does anything, but as it is, the ray itself doesn't do anything.
You didn't
But
take
I
it.
am prone, I'm guessing.
You are prone, yes. Oh no, you're not. Never mind. You would be restrained, but he threw you into his anti-magic. It's going to question, why didn't I just pick you up 30 feet and hold you in air? Sarath, go ahead.
I'm gonna scooch away,
He's a beholder in training.
and I'm gonna try to hit it with a guiding bolt.
Sure. So roll to hits.
Let's see if this works. Guiding bolt, and I'm gonna. Okay, 22 to hit,
That will hit.
and I'm casting it at a.
Oh,
Well, you should declare that thing first, but
Oh, I was wondering if I could class because of the
No.
values on damage.
yeah, you have to kind of say, I'm casting Guiding Bolt as
Alright, I'll remember
blank.
next time. I'll cast at the normal level.
Yeah.
hey,
That's
do
level
you
1.
have one? Can you move one more space in any direction?
Yes, go left. Go left.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Just jump off the
Or,
cliff.
okay. Better question. If I can I use a bonus action if I'm in someone else's square but moving?
No.
I mean, I could make it there.
That's exactly what I need.
So 16 radiant,
Okay.
and I believe he has disadvantage on the next attack.
You have advantage on the next attack on him.
Well, I have advantage.
Well,
right?
anyone. Vormash, you're
Alright.
up.
So
Yeah,
now
anyway, okay.
I move. I guess I actually had enough movement.
Oh,
so-
speaking of legendary action. Roll me a wisdom save, Sarath.
Okay.
Okay.
16.
Hmm?
Yep, I'll
Gonna
keep
take
it.
the 16? Alright, you're fine.
Yep.
So, I am going to go here. I actually realized that it didn't really matter which space I went into, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna Misty Step over to right up to him.
Sure.
Now that I actually have some ground to stand on. And
You'll have this attack with advantage, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I attack with advantage.
Yep, from the Guiding
I hit him
Bolt.
with a Guiding
Only
Bolt.
this one, though.
All right. Okay, so there's only this one attack. Fair enough. First swing, with the flaming sword.
Ooh.
Oh,
You will hit.
oh, I'm an idiot, but that's okay.
11 damage, okay.
And then the second one.
24.
Nope, no
Oh,
crit.
24, yeah.
No crit.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I forgot to turn off advantage, but I'm still going to smite at a second level.
Sure.
So it's gonna be 3d8 plus my damage. So we'll just roll the damage. Though, yeah.
So
that's gonna be
10
22.
plus 11. Okay.
So 21 plus 1, 2, 3d8 for
10, okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's I burned everything.
Alright, you're getting hit by a bolt. Give
I'll
me
take
a wisdom save.
Ooh.
I got nothing for that.
You fall asleep.
Sleep. What color was this one? Purple?
This was the light green one.
Oh,
Still hit you though.
you finally made it.
All right, Avdol, go
I
ahead.
did my part. I should have hit for a 3rd level.
Ugh. Okay, so
30 can get
very
you here.
least 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But oh, then I'll fire some Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Your bread and
You said-
butter.
Wait. Can he? How much is the damage on an Eldritch Blast?
I now actually do D10 plus Charisma.
Okay, so maybe never mind. I was going to say,
Yeah.
hey, hit me with the
Hush,
blast
you're
to wake me
sleeping.
up, but I'd rather
Yeah,
not get hit with that
Be
much.
quiet.
Yeah.
You're also not allowed to say anything while
27
asleep.
to hit.
That will hit.
Hit me with the heart.
12.
Okay.
And then I'll fire again.
Sure.
13.
13 will miss.
Ah.
All right, Zyga, you're up.
All right. So am I prone or not?
You are prone.
Okay, so I get up. And
That's half your
then
movement.
I'm going to move to here.
Hold on a
And
moment.
that will be all I
Let me
can really
turn this
do, unless I want to. Actually, yeah, I'll move it more. No. I'm gonna actually go the other way,
Okay, sure.
down there.
What the fuck?
All right, it's gonna. Well, end of your turn. One more bolt. This is coming at Avdol. Roll me a dex save as a gray bolt
No!
whizzes at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Your legs turn to stone.
I keep getting these reruns of Patrol in Central Park.
All right, it's gonna fly back towards here and just kind of start keeping its eyes forward, which is pretty much covering the entire room, besides
All right,
maybe
that
the little
turns off
bit.
all magic.
Wait, does that mean he stops turning to stone?
That's a fair point. Yes, he does.
Huh?
Is Vormash still asleep?
He is. The sleep, what's it called? Falling
Current sleep
asleep
is the magic.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think he's technically slightly out of it,
True.
which is hilarious because
Solid
he's getting thrown 3 bolts at.
Oh,
I'll
that's
yell at
rude.
Sarah to. Oh wait,
Uh,
he's getting shit.
Does he get a save for these? Because he can't actually dodge.
I don't
That'll
think.
make-
Let me check out
weird.
how sleeping works.
Yeah, because you're
I
technically
see.
helpless.
Oh, that's rude. That's a rude kind of through, dude.
Unconscious.
You
okay.
become unconscious, right? Or no, ignore unconscious.
Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a wisdom
Mine is
save.
This
So-
is
Give me a wisdom save. All right.
Yes.
You didn't take damage, so you don't wake up. Okay, then the strength fails, and it is going to kind of lift you up into the air and start holding you in place. Again, that doesn't do damage, so you don't.
Damn it.
Oh my god, just stack everything on him, why not? It's gonna lift you closer to it, just outside of its eye range.
Because you
And
can
then the
also
last
charge
one.
him.
Hey, wait a minute! I'm inside of its eye range now.
No, I said it's outside, just barely. Like it's
Oh.
holding you in a way so that you're held outside of it. And the last
Hold her
bolt hits
just like
you
a
and
hostage.
the last bolt hits you and your body freezes up.
Oh my god.
Give me a con save cuz I don't think you failed that instantly. Yes, your
Yeah,
body
no.
freezes up.
Wow. That was impressive, actually.
And it's going to yell out, you all, stop or I will shoot him more.
Meanwhile, you just hear this obnoxiously loud.
Well,
No, you're turning
clearly,
into crystal.
clearly, you're not.
Oh
You don't
no,
wanna
he
be
froze up, not started. It's more he's magically paralyzed.
Oh.
So pretty much
that
every
magical
single bad
sleep
effect
apnea
that
that's
isn't
happening.
damage got thrown on Vormash.
Jesus. Okay, couple
What?
of questions. With this anti-magic gaze, any magic that approaches it gets negated, right?
Yes, anything that passes through it, anything of that nature, yeah.
Okay, that answers my second question of how much health is Vormash.
It full is the answer.
I was thinking of just
Oh, this is gonna
hurling
be
a
fun.
fireball at him and healing
Oh
him
no, I was
afterwards.
gonna think the same thing.
Do it.
We can't. There's an anti-magic zone.
Yes.
I mean, if you
Throw
get
it in the spot where I am as the
it
center.
wouldn't be able to like reach the beholder. Technically, I think it's more like
Is
it
it,
scooched him along the wall.
Okay, like. Never mind. This is whatever.
You be quiet. You're slept, paralyzed, feared, and restrained.
Feared?
5, 10, 15. Would this make me still in?
Wait.
Slightly. I'd say you could squeeze up against the
5.
wall.
How's
but
that?
That's fine. Yeah, that one you're out.
I can see it, right?
Yep.
Banishment.
Sure.
Roll the charisma. No!
Oh, if it was a charisma, add 1 to that.
Okay, it
Oh.
still succeeds.
Fools! And then it's going to fire its legendary action ray into Vormash. Roll me. Oh, no, automatic fail. 62 necrotic damage.
I've still got plenty of fight in me.
Okay, so you're not slept anymore, but you wake up as horrific pain courses through you and you cannot move. Vormash, go ahead.
Are the saves at the beginning or end of his turn?
End of turn.
Okay.
Well, okay, saves it is. So what am I rolling?
Give me a constitution right now, and then a strength.
19?
Okay, so you're not paralyzed anymore. You are still ever held up.
Alright, well that's the end of my turn, so.
Okay. Well,
I guess my last
End of
5 people
turn.
also moved here.
Actually,
end
let me
of...
double check something real fast. Because there is something I might be able to do. Let me see.
Unless
Oh,
it's
the
something you do
bonus
on
action?
something... No, it's straight up at end of turn. It's not... Like, your turn
Can't hold the
ended,
bonus.
so you get to...
Okay.
You get to
but
save.
one
You
don't-
side, Misty
You don't
Step
get
is
end of turn
vocal-
bonus.
Misty Step is vocal only.
That's true. If you survive, you get to Misty Step. Legendary action. Give me a dex save.
Oh wait, so I can still dodge even though I'm held?
You're technically
Let's go with it.
restrained. I don't know the exact wording.
Restrained?
Nope.
Let me... Well,
Become 0, disadvantage on dex, so you would have had disadvantage. But doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You are now slowed.
Oh. Sorry, I
So
was-
you get an action or a bonus. Your speed is halved, and you cannot take reactions. And then it's just
Okay.
going to kind of move you 30 feet behind it.
Oh, and it moves me as well. Sorry, it moves itself as well. Oh,
No,
well,
I'm
thank
just...
you.
And it's going to turn its gaze more to the side
Yeah.
to kind of
Wait, hold
cover
on.
the...
Wouldn't Vormatch be yelling, "Oh, thank
Oh, yeah,
you"?
right. Okay.
Avdol, go ahead.
So wait.
so wait, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Its gaze was showing to be up in front of it, so like I think it was like this and this.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's this and this?
Yeah, I need to move this one a little bit. You're right.
Okay.
Like that. But pretty much what it's doing is it's covering its entire front, so no spells. Even if you get like a hidey hole, any spell would have to go through the anti-magic to like...
Yeah. I think you may have scooched him a little farther back, though.
Oh, he
Yeah,
moved.
move
He
him
floated
up
back
one.
more.
On Vorbash's action?
Oh, that's fair. For some reason I thought it was his turn.
His turn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
There
bad.
you go.
Sorry, legendary action screw with me.
Yeah, I know. It really
Yeah.
breaks the pace of the game.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then gonna double move. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, legendary action. Vormash, give me a wisdom save.
Are you fucking serious? Oh my god.
He is your best friend now.
Why is my best friend holding me here?
This must be
Hugs.
close to
Magical hugs. Zyga, go ahead.
Okay.
So real quick, does the fact that I have a spirit in my head give me anything to that?
No.
Okay.
Like I told Sarath when he asked, it's being suppressed by its magic.
How high up is the staircase?
The stairway exactly to your left is 60 feet or 40 feet, and then it goes down to 20 feet.
And the one right here?
That is just right next to you. Like,
Okay, so
it might be like
let's
difficult
go
terrain
5,
to
10, 15, 20,
climb up because
25, 30, 35, 40, 60. Okay. That's going to be my turn for now, because that's all I can do.
All right. Well, here's the question. It's going to turn slightly so that it still covers its front, but Avdol is not part of it. And it's going to see where its eye beams get and go. Okay. Vormesh, give me a Constitution save.
Can I get a wisdom save after this?
Oh no, you're not charmed anymore as you get hit
Okay,
by
good.
as it flings a black bolt
What a
at
minute,
you.
You're not my friend anymore.
Of course I'm not, you fool! Now a green bolt comes at you.
Are you serious? What's the save?
Dexterity save.
Back to sleep.
No.
Ah.
You turn to dust.
1 damage.
Nope, we found out it doesn't work against things that would kill you.
Oh, it doesn't things that kill you outright. Ah,
Yep.
my
You
God.
turn to dust, and he will say, "This is the fate of all of you, now that you have defied my wish to surrender."
Wouldn't you have killed us anyway?
I could have worked something out. Avdol, one last bolt at you, give me a
Well, guess
wisdom.
I really liked Vormash too.
His smash was not enough.
Nothing stops you from making another paladin.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up
I'm
to say.
Vormash.
Yes.
Vormash's
also
father was an
Landfill.
orc. My mother
No,
was
no.
an orc.
He was Vormash. I am one better. I am Warmash.
I like Warmash here.
Give me a wisdom save, Avdol.
Oh boy. 19.
Okay, you're fine. Sarath, go ahead.
Okay, so
bad.
15 gets me there, or yeah, 5,
15,
10, 15.
25.
So
You can get to here because Avdol is in the way.
Because Abdol's in the way.
Do you have any form of reach or ranged attack?
No. What action is it to jump?
It's part of your movement. You can move. You can only move up to your movement. So if you get enough
I have
distance,
23 stank.
stank.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah. So if I take 5 step back, 5, 10. Get
Yeah,
to
I'd
this
say you
part,
can get a
keep
jumping.
it.
So that's 15, and then you could go 5, 10, 15. Do you have? You have 23 strength. Yeah, that's enough.
Wait.
You can.
Whoop.
Good job.
Hello.
So hold up. 10d6 plus 40.
Oh, that's just disintegrate. This was something else, but yeah, disintegrate's messed up.
That's a save or die. A little bit.
Pretty much, yeah. That's disintegrate for you.
All right, Warhammer.
Oh, yeah,
14
you'll hit.
So that does 14 damage. I'll roll the extra
Okay.
for that one. 6 damage, and then I'll use my
He will
Mace's Seal
fall.
for another. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I
And-
did it.
I'm going to step away for just a short minute while you guys decide what is going to happen with Vormash's things. I'll be right back.
He turned to dust.
He did, but he has things on the ground.
Well, this
Oh,
wait,
because
this
last
isn't-
time when I turned to dust, all the
That
things
was
turned to
as
dust.
disintegration. This is disintegration ray.
I'm gonna wrap his monkey staff thing around some cloth so I don't have to
Yeah,
deal
touch
with
it.
the
I got you.
spirit
But
contest.
again, I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
I'll say a short prayer to consecrate whatever remains.
The dust. Unless, no, wait. We can't even resurrect because that's the whole
Wait,
point of this campaign.
Was this guy wearing chainmail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd want you to have it.
I'll hold on to his sword just in case. I mean, I can't really use it very well, but unless someone else wants to.
What even is disintegration ray?
Disintegrate.
As is the
So
spell.
No,
is
it's a
a
different.
longsword,
It's a different.
right?
It's apparently like I googled it and it came up with something else. So
Well, the ray that the beholder has is a beholder ability.
oh okay,
Yeah, they're not exactly spells.
right.
Otherwise, I could have counterspelled some of them.
Where the hell is the equipment tab? I know I wrote this down. Alright, here we go.
Ah, yes. If it's any consolation, though, Vormash, the last words you heard before the green bolt turned you to dust were, "Well, that's it. You've killed us, you colossal dumbass."
Oh, I thought the last words he heard were, "You're not my friend."
You're not my
Right,
friend.
right,
You-
Yeah, who was he saying it to?
Alright, is he floating around with the monkey spirit now?
No, you see his spirit kind of lift from the dust and then get sucked down further down, like straight down, and it disappears.
Weird.
And then the monkey spirit kind of floats around and then shoots back into the staff.
I'm just trying to find the spell what killed
Okay, I
me.
see it. It's not a spell.
It was
The
a ray
ability
that...
what killed me.
Are you looking up a beholder table? Because I will kick you from this thing right now if you're looking up a creature's stat block.
I just want to know what killed me, man.
You got hit by a disintegration ray. It's a save that does 10d8. If you hit 0, your body becomes a pile of fine gray dust.
Well, guess that's it.
But don't worry, I'll work in your next character somehow. I'm not sure how, but
Another genie.
I mean, there are ways. Don't worry.
Can he make a PC beholder?
Yes, that sounds like a very fair thing.
Let's be.
I mean,
let's
with
be
the rolls
honest.
we've been having tonight,
Tom has the highest probability of getting it killed.
That's a fair point.
he's death prone.
Okay.
Where's that music that played?
Da 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 da.
Is that
Arrested
the
Development or Curb
No,
Your
that's,
Enthusiasm?
Curb Your
yeah, Curb Your
Enthusiasm, yeah.
Okay. I guess we've explored the rest of this floor, so I guess we gotta go down. Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, I want to take tabs first on just what Warmash had, just in case, because
It's
we want to make
anything.
sure that.
So here's what I had. I had the Mace of Terror, which had the monkey spirit in it.
And I wrapped that in cloth, so we don't.
Sure.
I had the flaming longsword. And I really didn't have that much else as far as I'm aware.
Chainmail. You got a halberd, right?
Yeah, a chainmail. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Chainmail, halberd.
Any potions?
No. I burned them all long before we got a chance to
That's
restock.
to be expected. This is pretty long.
Mhm.
Yes. Speaking of, Abdul, you look terrible.
Yes, but he is not a pile of dust.
I feel terrible. I've been turned to stone, apparently decapitated, and yeah, shot at by a beholder.
And now your friend's dead.
10 HP. I'll do.
Now
one
my
for
what?
you.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yes,
17.
but that doesn't involve him. You have to
What-
understand.
27 total HP for you.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's that good shit.
Anyways, what do you wish to do?
I guess we're descending.
I'm gonna... Wait, what?
Going down the stairs?
Oh, descending. I thought you said, oh, I guess we're just ending. I was like, oh, we still got 40 minutes, but if you want to call it...
Does the mold disappear? Actually, we should check back at the.
Yeah, the
beholder's
mold
lair.
is fading away.
We
You
could
wanna go
check
back to the beholder?
Because there was some other things there.
We picked up everything. We looted the place.
Well, I mean, you didn't pick up over
Not
30,000
completely, there was a whole bunch of
coins.
gold.
That's true.
Not to mention, he was told to guard something. Maybe beside
Yeah,
The
the
ball. It was the ball.
Was it just the ball though?
That's what he said, at least.
Okay, let's go back to the beholder.
They
chamber
used a
first.
wish to make me guard a stupid metal ball. But if you go back, the floor is still Slick.
Flippy.
The ball is still covered and floating, and there are the things that you left behind, which was, I think it was like 22,000 copper, 12,000 silver, and 5,000 gold or so.
So
Let me-
that's about.
Let me double check just to be 12,000 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,200 gold.
That's
A clay
500.
chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that change colors. 3 painted gold masks sized for children and shaped like the faces of a bat, monkey, and parrot. A gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes. A potion, a bead, and the bronze shield, which you had already looted.
Did we ever check what the potion was?
Nope, you have not.
Is it like Pathfinder where you can dip your finger in and like taste it to figure out with an
I
arcana?
think so, but it's also kind of, it has a distinct appearance as the liquid inside is red and constantly contracts to a bead and then expands, so it's kind of like pulsing. And roll me an arcana.
25?
Oh yeah, you can recognize it as a potion of diminution. It is the reduce of enlarge reduce for 1d4 hours.
If we poured it on the statue, we could have carried it with us. Damn.
So what would the total of the gold or the money be?
Can you carry 37,000, or I'm sorry, 20,000 coins or so?
No, but we can get the higher value ones.
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm just gonna convert it all to gold. I'll be nice. Is that 120 gold from the copper? Because 12,000, right?
Okay.
No, you take off 2. 120 gold. 50 gold from the silver. And so 2370 gold total. Or is it 10 copper to 1 silver? Or 100 copper to 1
10.
gold, 10 silver. Okay. 2820.
28 to 20?
Yeah.
All right, so what's that for each?
940.
Cool.
That's good because when you summoned me, I didn't have any money.
Well, consider this your payment.
Nintendo,
At
give me
least for
money.
now.
Nintendo, give me money. We can flip these sons of bitches. The chameleon, interesting little thing. Statue that just changes color, huh?
It has beads that change color. It's just worth 25 gold.
Nice. Like a little gift shop.
Yes.
Now we need
Can
to
I
figure out what we can do with
investigate
this.
the area around the sphere? See if there's like a switch or
Nope,
something?
there's nothing. However, you do feel evil energy emanating from it. You feel that there is an aberration underneath that cloth. You must kill it.
Yeah,
God.
no.
Give me a
Fearlessly,
wisdom.
I strike it.
If
You-
I remember
you don't
correctly,
hit.
It's very hard to hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom, Avdol, as you
See-
inspect the orb.
5.
You're compelled to remove the cloth.
Zip.
Clang.
My dagger just flies off of me.
Yep.
And my crossbow, technically.
And
Yep.
the sword.
And all the gold.
Oh, yeah.
no! Wait,
I detach the gold and all my items that have
this
metal on
this
them
would
and
be a
just
huge
walk
headache
out.
in actual combat. But when I ran in the first time, all the gold probably should have just hit me in the face and killed me, shouldn't it?
No, because it was in the cubbies. The
Oh,
cubbies are safe.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just now that you've taken them out of the cubbies.
And I made an arcana on this already, so I think the only thing we can do at the moment would be
Do you just
to-
take time to smash it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
you
gonna
break
say
it
something
eventually,
until it breaks.
and it is going to fall 20 feet and impact the floor with a boom. And the floor is going to be covered in cracks and break, and it's going to start rolling. Let's figure out a direction.
Wait, I'm
Oh,
still stuck
no.
to it, aren't I?
No, you dropped off. You're going to be pretty much,
Like here.
yeah. So here we go. 3. Gonna roll this way, which is gonna barely, almost clip Zyga, but not quite. And it's just gonna pick up some momentum and impact the wall.
Well, that's one thing broken of the whatever's.
Sararak.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go and pick up my items again.
Assuming they didn't get crushed. They didn't.
Mending.
That's fair, I guess. Hey, it's a break or a cut, not
I can't
smash.
find my share of the
Smashing is
gold.
breaking. They are synonyms.
Anyways,
Well, that's everything I think on this floor.
Just
including
about.
one dead party member.
Nope. Can't seem to pass through a floor without one. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Think about
That's-
it. We lost
yeah.
a
Pretty
monk on
much
one
it.
floor, paladin on another.
Taking
and the
all
druid
bets.
on-
Who's gonna
Oh my God.
Who's gonna die next? Let's start a Taunty.
A Deadpool.
A Tontine, yeah. All right, well, let's
Back
go
to the
downstairs
stairs.
then.
Yeah.
Stop it! I'm
Sorry.
helping you guys.
I've
The
got
beholder
blind.
set.
Where did you go?
I don't know, but I'm here now.
Beyond time and space.
Banishment is a very weird spell in this area.
Oh dear. All right. Let me move you guys to the next map. Oh, I just realized since I erased his character, he's just Vormash has just been blind, huh?
Yep.
Vormash has smashed his last. Hold on. The Raise Dead spell only says that I needed everything from him. Now, hear me out. I know his body is dust.
And
It
my soul is in the
specifically
soul longer
states
now.
that you can't bring
Yeah,
someone back
we
from
need
dust.
a resurrection for that kind of thing.
Yes. Are you able to see the? Are you able to see the
Yes,
various?
I-
Okay.
I see, like, up to here, because there's something blocking my view. Probably the staircase.
Yeah, it
for
should
what it's
be
worth,
just-
I'm still blind.
Yeah, I
Well,
got it.
I'll give you some vision too.
But I can pretend to participate.
Does that work?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Can you,
Blind it is.
can you give him, like, my character's vision? Could we share it?
I think what I'll have to do is just the spirit of Vormash joins you.
Whoa.
Wait, why am I not in this soulmonger?
No, spirits should not be
There you
seen
go.
or
You should have sight, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
around the corner. Oh, hey, look.
Wrong way. You're coming
That's
down this way.
I don't have vision, actually.
Right.
Oh, I think I know what I did.
What?
Oh, Zyga, huh? 60 feet.
Hello,
Has
I'm
has
Vormash.
sight. That's what I did.
Airport
There you
Paladin.
go.
Ah, excellent.
There you go.
Listen to me. That guy there is going to set you on the path of righteousness. Me, I'm going to set you the path of awesome.
All right. What are you all going to do?
Well, Abdul's in
right.
the front. Do you want to be in front,
Yeah,
Abdul?
I'll take that first step.
You fool!
we
Let
ever-
someone else do it.
Did we ever inspect the statues?
You haven't. You've seen
You
from
were
the
one
top.
down there.
Yeah. Each gargoyle is contained within a square made of metallic tiles embedded in the top of its pedestal. Starting with the northernmost pedestal and going clockwise, they're copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
Should
So,
we be
wait, are
able
we
to
going?
see into here? Because I'm seeing darkness.
Uh,
If that's where the statues are, I mean.
they are, I guess. Yeah. Once you get to this point, I'll break some of it.
Oh, I see, because there's like a banister still.
Yeah. There.
Oh, there's one more. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna walk down at least.
Sure.
That's up.
That's
Yeah.
up.
That's
Yes.
up. Yeah.
We're going
is
this
down.
way.
Wait.
Yeah,
oh,
I
yeah.
was confused for a second too. There is a hallway heading
Yeah.
down here. I assume
So-
if we encounter any purple mold, we just should ignore it.
Seems like all the mold has disappeared.
Where are you going, Zyga?
Can we go
There's
into
a rail.
here?
But
Oh.
yes, but there's a rail and like another staircase.
Oh! The only reason I know about this area was because I fell into it. Okay. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean that I would have had to run 2 stories?
No, we just went down one.
This is
No.
like halfway down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, let's not
okay.
think about it.
Yeah, don't worry too much. I didn't
gonna-
look
I'm
too
gonna
far
motion-
ahead, unfortunately, but
So how
this-
high up is this?
this is like 10 feet up.
Okay, I'll jump down.
Okay.
That is going to be D6 fall damage.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
Gonna make it. Don't I make an acrobatics?
I don't think there's
for
any
that?
way to reduce it in the system. Yeah, Pathfinder did, and I think I allowed you to before, but... Thump. But,
And I'll look to Zygon and I'll just be like, the stairs
Huh.
are right over there. But I feel like we should probably investigate down this hallway before we investigate something in the center.
but yes,
Because
Now
we all know
Zyga's
we can-
down there.
each of
We
the
can
gargoyle
get up.
statues has a little slot in the base of its pedestal. You think you could fit a coin in each. It's about that size.
Anybody have any platinum pieces?
Nah.
No.
Anyone have transmute metal?
Nope. I'm no alchemist.
Perhaps we'll find the coins we need elsewhere on this floor.
It's possible.
There are still two hallways.
Yep.
I do want to detect magic on this area to see if there's any kind of force field, because of what happened with the beholder.
Oh, I see.
Okay. There is magic on each of the statues. Transmutation. And there is some type of magic on the pit, although you're not sure what. Illusion.
Can we see to the bottom of the pit if we get close?
Cannot.
Ooh, dark. Okay. We can start the theory, but just not finish it if you want to try to put copper, silver, and gold.
I mean, yeah, that might be the best option at the moment.
I'll approach
Oh,
which one?
speaking of,
Mhm.
I don't know why it's not showing, but right here, I'll just kind of show it off. There's another banner plaque.
Oh, another.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
why it's not showing.
Yeah.
Let me
Maybe
show
it's-
that to everyone.
Yeah. Another warning, huh?
Yes. Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence, the mirror holds 12, find the iron scepter's twin, and the maze holds the key.
Mirror holds 12.
The fire, dine or drown. Air and falling. 12.
Death to fire, dying, or drown could mean something along the lines of death by, well, fire, drowning, or in the case of dying, poison, maybe?
It'd be precious air and falling sand. Wait, hold on. That's a whole stanza. So death to fire, dine or drown, precious air, and falling sand. So it could mean 4 different scenarios.
But
I
wouldn't
see.
that be 5?
No,
'Cause-
okay. First, it's death to fire, dine or drown, precious air, and falling sand. It's
4
4
coins.
separate scenarios.
Mm.
So dine or drown means we may have to eat something like
Or die of
dry of thirst or something. I don't know.
a spell that could make you thirsty and then kill you by what's the word? What's the situation where
Overindulging.
when you over drink water?
Hold on. Is
Drown?
this dungeon loosely based off the movie 7?
I mean, no?
We find a random box that we don't know what to do with.
It has,
Or Mash's
Xerax's head.
Oh, no. Okay. Something to think about, though. Which of the gargoyles is the gold one?
It goes copper, silver, gold, platinum, clockwise from the top.
Okay, so this is the gold one.
Yes.
Where's the coin slot?
At the base, you can just find it. And
Okay, I'll try to insert 1 gold piece.
you do so. Falls in, you hear a clink as it hits a bunch of other coins. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Silver piece for this one.
Okay. Nothing
Copper.
happens.
Piece for this one.
Okay.
Platinum boy. May have to come back.
You know platinum's worth 10 gold pieces.
I know, but I don't think I want to fit a single gold coin into that platinum slot. Froghemoth, thoughts?
Wait, what?
I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, what's the worst that could happen if you put the wrong coin in?
That's a good point.
I mean, it sounds like there's lots of room in there. Maybe you can fit more than one. Just, if you think you need to pay it so much, I wouldn't try to shortchange them.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna hold 10 gold pieces in my hand and turn to Zyga and say, "Am I really doing the correct thing here?" Wait, you have the bunny. I don't really know if I want to consult with you on plans.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I will make a. If I try to make a stack of 10, can I try to fit that in the slot?
That won't fit. You'll have to go one at a time.
Make it so.
All right. The second you put the first one in, nothing happens.
I'll continue until all 10 go in.
You put all 10 in. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, anybody got a small loan of 10, 11 gold and change? Or should we
No.
start exploring some hallways?
Let's start exploring.
Yeah.
I'd say start from the top, going down, yeah?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I'll climb the stairs again. Over here.
Okay.
Just checking, is this web down here a big web or is it a cobweb?
Nah, it's just fluff.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't block sight or anything.
What can I see down this hallway? I do see, like, there's a pylon of some sort.
Sure, 1 second. At the edge. What appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of the hallway, but it bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are 2 matching bronze sculptures, each the head and neck of a serpent with fangs bared.
Snakes. It had to be snakes. I'm gonna take a step in like this. Just move 20 feet.
Sure.
Let's see if I can't see around that corner. So I'm gonna here and then down. Oh, are those going up or down?
After 10 feet, this dusty corridor becomes a staircase that descends to a lower tunnel. Resting at the bottom of the staircase is an old treasure chest with a rusty built-in lock. Just beyond the chest, the tunnel opens up to a huge, dark chamber.
This has to be a trap.
Yeah, let's look at that warning again. Okay.
So we know that we can at least head down here and see what's wrong with this chest before we,
Do I detect magic on the chest?
Let's see. You detect magic in the chest. Illusion.
There's something illusory inside the chest, but the chest
Files.
itself isn't magic.
files are in the computer?
Yeah.
Okay. What about that other hallway? Want to take a look at that before we make a
Yeah,
decision?
that sounds good. So wait, what's this again? Right here?
That is a door without any handles, and to the side are 2 snakes jutting out with their mouths open.
Seems like they're facing each other too, right?
Yes. And if you get closer, you can see some words, but you can't make them out from where you are.
Let's say we put a pin on that for now.
Okay.
Check out this other hallway first.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
I want to get a better idea of what we're.
The tiny fairy Vorbash.
Okay.
Hey!
Ooh.
If you
Blue.
say, "Hey,
Hey!
listen," I will banish you.
You see down the
random digging
hall.
noises instead.
I think it's more the, tattle noise. This dusty room is 15 feet square and empty except for an ornate rectangular mirror mounted on the wall opposite the room's only exit.
The mirror holds 12.
12
12
what,
what?
though?
Can I see myself in the mirror?
No, you can't. At least
A
not from
mirror
that
that doesn't
distance.
show
Yeah.
people.
But doesn't show spirits.
Well, I'll head down this hall. Oh, it's a door.
Yes, it is.
Stone door, I imagine.
Second. Yes.
Any locks on it?
There is not. There is no handle whatsoever. There is a drawing on it. You can't make out the details from where you are.
I'll get closer. How about here?
Okay, yeah. A stone slab blocks the end of this corridor. Painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised with palm extended.
Withers, you say?
Whiz.
Is the
What are you doing
there's
tonight,
no actual
Withers?
hand, right?
Something
It's just
gay, I imagine.
it's
You know,
fanciful.
light-hearted, fancy-free. Mothers lock up your daughters. Withers is on the town.
But I imagine it's just a carving, right? There's not an actual hand holding out.
Yes, it's just a carving.
Can I investigate by touching the door?
Sure.
8.
You don't notice anything. You can tell pretty easily there's some type of mechanism to make this move, but it's sealed airtight. You couldn't even gaseous form through.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I'll do an investigate to see if maybe if it's over near on our side.
You're looking for a mechanism.
Yeah. Not.
There doesn't seem to be that you can see.
Okay. I'm interested in mirror room.
All right.
Okay. I'll get closer to mirror room.
Okay, well, as you get to here,
I'll be here then, yeah?
yes, you see your reflection suddenly appear in the mirror. Give me a charisma save.
That handsome devil.
You are
Ooh.
sucked into the mirror, and he disappears.
Yeah, I'm also blind. I can't see anything on this side, so...
That's
Have fun,
fine.
guys.
Do we see him inside the mirror?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead, step forward. I'm confident.
You see your reflection. Give me a charisma save.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. You avoid being pulled into the mirror.
All right, so...
I close my
Do I
eyes.
still see my
You still...
reflection?
You're walking forward. Give me another save as you continue staring at
okay.
the mirror.
Shit. $19.
You succeed.
Okay.
I turn away, like looking backwards, and just
Yeah.
walk backwards
Can I,
towards
Hey!
the mirror.
can I
Maybe
walk
you should look at
backwards
the
towards the mirror?
floor.
Hold on, person that's dead. Can I walk
All right.
backwards towards the mirror?
Sure. You
Okay.
can do so. You don't have to make a save.
All right. Should I try smashing it? See if that frees Sarath?
We don't know what it does, and we don't know if if breaking it will release him or destroy him. On top
Well,
of that,
I
it says
can't
it holds
dispel
12.
I'm out of spell slots, so I can't dispel it.
You want to roll an Arcana?
Okay.
Yes, I very much would like to.
Sure.
17.
With a 23, this reminds you of what you've read about a mirror of life trapping. Staring at your reflection can trap you inside, and there are 12 cells within it. And now that you know what it is, you'll have advantage because you know it's going to try and suck you in. And you're not sure how to free someone, but smashing it would not work.
Oh.
Would identify.
Okay.
Maybe. It is technically a magic item, so if you want to learn everything about it, you have to see the item, though, for identify.
True, but I'm wondering if I can get to the side of it, look at it when it's there from the side, and then do it.
Oh, no, you just have to touch, so as long as you have a hand on it.
Okay, so I'm going to go and walk backwards up to it, touch it, and then use identify.
Sure. When you do so, you learn that, first, there are 2 command words associated with this mirror. If you speak Komara while standing within 5 feet, it'll deactivate or reactivate the mirror. Speaking the word Blackfire along with a number frees the creature trapped within that numbered cell. And it is a mirror of life trapping, so you know there are 12 cells. You're not sure how many are filled. So...
Best to start from the top, then, I think. Assuming
Okay.
that it would go from 1 to 12. So
Then
I'll-
again,
Wouldn't it
Wait
be
a
better
minute.
to start from the bottom in
yeah.
case anything got trapped in
It put you
prior?
know it gets put into a random cell. It doesn't
Okay.
fill up sequentially.
Then let's
Yeah.
start from the middle and go in one direction or the other.
Blackfire 12.
Blackfire 12. Out of the mirror comes Doom.
Thank goodness, he's Sorcerer Supreme. He'll get us out of this mess.
A tiny little
What the-
beast flies out and is going to get onto you and latch onto you, Zyga.
Ow.
Crit.
Ow!
It is draining blood.
Okay. Initiative?
You guys get to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
It's a
shocking
surprise
grasp
round.
it.
Go ahead.
So it's a touch or melee touch.
Yes, it is not wearing armor.
14.
You hit. It
Rolling-
dies.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
So that was 12.
Blackfire 11.
Okay. A female will fall out. Can I pull out? Nah, I can't do that, unfortunately. But give me a sec to pull up the block for them. Wearing interesting armor, plate armor fashioned from a very... It almost looks like the hide of an insect. It is very shiny and lustrous, and she's going to kind of fall to the floor and speak a language. Actually, you can recognize this, Zyga. It's Omuan. She'll say, "Where am I?"
I'll inform her that she's in the tomb of. What was the name of the lich that we're going
It was
after?
the Tomb of the Seven Gods,
Sararak.
wasn't it?
A Sararak.
What? I have no idea where that is. Please tell me what happened to the queen.
The queen? Can I make
Yes.
a history?
Well, she'll say Queen Napaka.
Does that ring a bell?
You can roll a history.
17?
With a 17, it was the Queen of Omu during the fall when it first fell into ruin.
I'll inform her. Wait, how many years ago was that?
A lot. Like, several centuries.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but the queen has been. The fall of Omu happened centuries ago.
That can't be. I must find out what happened to her. As long as you offer to assist me on this in any way, I will help you.
We will aid you.
Certainly.
Very well.
How did you
Although-
get imprisoned anyway?
I'm not sure. I can't really recall the past centuries, as I was trapped in some ethereal place with only louts and monsters for company. Right before you summoned me, the little flying gnat disappeared.
Well, we still have one of our own in this cell.
Did he belong
and
to your group, as someone shortly ago appeared in this
that would
in
be
that
him?
space? I can tell you he is in there, along with another who was trapped. I can't recall, but it has definitely been shorter since the fall to them being trapped. Hey, Tom, do you have your character ready?
No.
God damn it.
I had a concept ready.
I'll ask if they know if there was any kind of indication of what cell number they would be in.
I could not say. We were arranged in a circle. Your friend was directly to my left, and the one who came in earlier was 6 to my left.
6 to your left.
So
Okay.
across from me.
So
I mean, I could have
that'd
one
be
ready
7
on Monday.
and
That's probably what we're gonna have to do, yeah.
so yeah, that would be 7 and 10, I think. So Blackfire 10.
That will pop Sarath out.
And Blackfire. It was 11, right?
No, it was 10, and she said 6 to the left.
Okay, so
Or,
that'd be 5.
yeah, it was 11, 6 to the left. Yeah.
Okay, that's so Blackfire 5.
Okay, and insert character concept here will pop out.
May I have vision again, please?
Oh, sure.
And these.
Hello, I am insert character here.
Hello, insert character here.
I
For
already
now,
made it.
if
I
you
feel
guys are
very
going to,
derivative.
we're just going to use Vormesh for now, but
Yeah.
please have a character made for next
I know,
time,
I
and
will
then
have-
make
I
a
will
character
have a
after
character.
that.
Okay.
Like, all of you should have a backup character, so if something like that happens, I can work you in with the
Yeah.
minimum of fuss. But she'll say, what I could tell you beyond them, there's no one really important. There's a giant gargoyle, some type of human, a drow, a troll, a minotaur, and some shade I could not recognize.
If that's the case, then I'll deactivate the. Well, is deactivating it make it so that
You
won't
it had to be
suck people-
activated to So if it was activated and you all knew not to look at it because you all had figured it out, and then if you deactivate it, you can look at it and you'll be fine.
Okay, so I'll deactivate it using the word Komara,
Yes, Komar. All right,
and I'll
I'd
introduce
bypass
myself
that.
as well.
and now you leave all of those other people to rot.
One of them's a drow. Who cares about drow?
Does time move normally in there, or they obviously not because we just got labeled
No.
from 600 years ago.
Yeah, so you do not need to age, eat, sleep, or drink, and
I
you're
don't
just
need to
trapped
do it.
there
But what if I want
permanently.
to?
You can.
Well, you
force
don't
yourself
have
to
any.
hunger.
You can force yourself to age.
I mean, that'd probably be the best way to try and die because you're kind
Yeah.
of trapped permanently.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any kind of books on ancient Omuin on me?
I don't believe so. What are you trying to find? Let me ask that.
More of just giving her some of the history of what's happened over the past.
You can fill her in on
100
that.
years.
She'll be like, "Sanity. How could so long have passed?" But really, I must be honest with you. I am most likely going to try and find out what happened to my queen and then join my queen in the afterlife.
I see.
One who also
I
believes
will
in a
hold
fight
her
in the
off on that
afterlife.
to inform her that at the moment that may not
I
be
don't
the best
understand.
option due to the powers of the Soulmonger, which have been harvesting souls of recently deceased.
These are dark times indeed. If your spirit cannot even go to its proper resting place. Very well. I give everyone roll for this character.
Oh.
I mean, you guys are. It's literally just a person who can help you.
I love you so much. I know,
Blah,
baby.
blah, blah, blah.
Joking.
They're all terrible people. You all should have control
Nang
of them.
Nang told me to.
What? No, I didn't. Zap.
Told me to.
Mind blast.
Bye.
Alright.
Brain blast.
But I think that's a good time to call it, as we're very close, and we
Yes.
need a character concept from a Mr. Tom.
That'll be. It is forthcoming.
You want to tell us what the concept is?
I actually have two, but I'm.
That's
I'm
perfect.
Going, but it's probably gonna end up being.
Never mind, I regret
an
asking.
An Asmar Battlemaster.
Okay.
Okay. Battlemaster is fighter,
The race
correct?
might change it because I was going to have something actually eerily similar to what the origin was, which was Asmar lived a bajillion years, so somehow he got stuck in the
Yes,
tombs and couldn't get out.
it's a fighter, Kuba.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fighter archetype. Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay. Perfect. And on that note, we'll call it for tonight. Hopefully we'll run Monday, although I know something will probably come up to stop us. It always does. But
Yeah.
until
More
then,
time for me to procrastinate. I mean, to get my character developed.
good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, stream.
See you next time. Take it easy.